So we're doing a 6 weeks with 6 ways. So it is on burnout, reigniting your passion, understanding your why, that self-discovery. I literally just had a call with somebody that was looking for my actual mentorship. And I told them the reason I'm doing this challenge is because before I can get people into my mentorship and really understanding business with their children, they have to break those curses that they've had for years. Those broken relationships that they had with their parents where they said that I ain't gonna never be like my parent, I'm gonna do my child this way. Both ways are wrong because you're not really doing this out of love for your child, you're doing it out of resentment for your parent. So in order to actually build a proper relationship with your children, you first gotta heal first. Because toxic creates toxic, and trauma bonds create trauma bonds. So you have to take all the things that happen to you and not put it on your child. And going back to my baby mother, and I shout her out all the time, I used to do that with my daughter. So like me being from the streets, it's like if Kaden was getting in the car, I'm like, Kaden, you got 10 seconds to get in this car. And the thing was, I want you in the car within 10 seconds because people snatch purses. You know, people, looking for people. This is how people get robbed. So like I always had Kaden on like a high alert because of my environment. Just like my dad didn't get to see her but once since he's been home because of the fact of it's like, bro, you got enemies. I don't want my daughter around that. And my baby mama was like, bro, we're in South Carolina. He's in Virginia. Why are you still treating her like she ain't got nothing to do with that man? She don't talk to that man. Them people ain't coming looking for her. Don't tarnish her childhood with your traumas thinking that she's going to go through what you go through and allow her to go through whatever she's going to go through. And I think that's what happens a lot of times as parents is we're holding on to our own hurt and we're trying to protect our children from that hurt. But the thing is, if a child never falls, how do they know what it feels like to get up? And sometimes you have to take away that control and be humble enough to understand that your child can handle whatever life is going to throw at them. But in order for them to handle it, you got to know how to handle your life. Just like I tell teachers and I challenge teachers to get on it too. It's like, how can you tell these kids to follow their dreams and believe in their dreams when you stop believing in yours, when you got married or when you had kids? Your kids is grown now. Why are you still not chasing your dreams? So before I can get you into business and building that character, because character is what carries your business, I got to get your mind right. I got to get your thought process right. I got to get your why right, because if you don't have reasonings behind what you're doing, nothing I teach you will ever help you, because money doesn't create peace. It may create success, but it doesn't create peace, and peace is what brings happiness. Because happiness comes and goes, but peace, if you know how to keep peace, it can stay. So people have to understand, you first have to find an internal peace, and, kind of like, my mentor Adrian said, you have to have that freedom number of what do I need? Because money can bring you certain things, but how can this help you become who you need to be? So when I'm going through this challenge, it's not just about the burnout and all of that stuff and the traumas. It's also that vision board. And when I tell people vision board, it's the things that you want out of life. And a lot of people, when they write a vision board, most people, once they go through my stuff, they're like, yo, half of this stuff I didn't even want. I just wanted it because of this. This wasn't truly the things that you like, but it's based off everything around you that made you think you needed this. So I need you to actually really take the time with yourself to really think about the things that you like and love, and let's create these strategies to get them.